Because you all know where I'm supposed to go right now, don't you? Don't need to fight these guys. Rio, you came. Just like you promised. Here we are once again. This is where our journey began. You and I started out with walking the same path. And again, we're going to step up separate ways at some point. Even so, I have no regrets. If I were to regret my actions, I would have done so already. When I betrayed the City-States and assassinated Lady Annabelle. You and I are not alike, but we're both aiming for the same thing, you and I. I'm a Highland camp. I'm to help you both escape. I was captured for Luke of Blight again. I hated his brutal ways, but it's true. I can't deny that I admired his strength and a little bit at the same time. I thought I was that strong, I could protect everyone, and I could create a gentle world where no one ever would be hurt again. But no. Forget about it. This battle between the King of Highland and the leader of the Dunan army. This is truly the final battle. We don't need to fight. Yes, we do, Rio. Here he goes. Why won't you fight, Rio? You're the leader of the army. Why? Why have we come all this way, only to now decide not to fight? There's no reason we must fight. However it is, to remove any trace of a Highland Kingdom from this land. Agawes and Luke are already dead, and I put Gilly to rest with my own hands. This makes me the last living blight. And you are a hero that will defeat me. Extinguish the blight bloodline once and for all. We will always be fanatic to revive the Highland Kingdom. After all, sometimes hope can drive people to madness. Let's make our war the last to ever plague this land. Let's test your strength. Let's finish this long battle. You leader of the army. Why won't you fight? Rio, I always envied you. In this moment, you're kind. I think that's why I betrayed you. I loved by so many people, so I... Jowy! I used too much power. The beast rune that Luca tried to free. I had to use my black sword rune to stop it. Our two runes together will make a true rune. When used alone, they draw upon our vital energy. Rio, at this rate we will both die. So I give you my life. The two can become once again. Give me your right hand. I can't do that. I'm sorry, I can't enjoy it anymore. I can't do it. Please, I beg of you. Don't let that dream have been for nothing. No. What's happening? The rune. It's healing my body. The rune of a beginning. Its power to judge conflicts appears to only once the bearers of the true runes that compromise it have faced each other in battle. Battle much like that which broke our world. Despite all this, Rio, you chose not to fight. Your spirit and those 108 stars of destiny. They are stronger than even the power of a true rune, a rune of beginning. Just as I thought, you possessed great strength. Go forth, Rio, Jowy. The world still holds so much for you. It's full of the unknown. There's no reason for you to stay in these lands. But I murdered people with my own two hands. Lady Annabelle, Luca Blight, countless soldiers. My sins are too great. We cannot be erased, but I believe that you, the two of you, have the strength to bear this burden and go on. A man called Jowy Blight has no place in this world anymore. But if I leave this land with a name Jowy behind, will I still be me? Of course. Rio. This is the place where our journey began. How long has it been since we were first here? Let's go, Rio. Let's make this the beginning of our next journey. We hadn't run away then. But we would have problems because we're out of you two. Peace would have never come to this land. Rio, so you're leaving after all? I had hoped you would stay and leave a still unstable country. You're the right man to do it. But I won't try to stop you. You've certainly paid a heavy price and then some. We can ask no more of you. Go out and see the world with your own eyes. It still holds so much for you. And I hope that one day, when you've finished your journey, you'll come back. There's just one thing I've left to report. Keeping secrets is loyal behaviour, Sir Suikoden. But I was explicitly told not to tell you. When an army fell over Matilda Knightdom. What? No? You call yourself a doctor? Stop it, Flick. What are you doing now is taking your anger out on him. Damn it. Master Shu. What? Can I speak you inside? Master Shu. Dr. Juan, what is this? I'm sorry. I put him up to it. And I suppose you have a good reason for doing this? Yes. I'm thinking about going my separate way from Rio for a while. That will sadden him greatly. I know that. I do. But I can't take any more of this of Rio and Jowy fighting. I can't bear to see Rio in pain either. Rio almost flew at us. Rio tried to shield me with his body, and that's what I understand. Rio shouldn't be doing such things. True. The leader can't behave like that. That's why I'm going to let you have him. All to yourself for a while. And what will you do in the meantime? I'll go back to Grandpa Kinkaku's house. I think it'll be safe enough if people don't figure out I'm back. Besides, it'd be sad if he had no home to return to once this is over. Even when the time comes for him to come home, I want to tell Rio about the conversation. Why ask me of all people? Because knowing you, you'll never tell him until it's absolutely necessary. Yes, you're right about that. Very well, I'll do it. And that's it. Those are my final words to you as your strategist. Take good care of yourself, Commander. It's a shame we couldn't bring Julia with us. Teresa became Mayor of Green Hill and made peace with Aquia. Shin left Green Hill to sharpen his skills. Amelia returned to New Academy. Fitcher returned to Moose City. Jess finished his term as acting mayor and chose to live as a normal citizen. Hauser took up the position of Commander-in-Chief of the Dunan Army. Freed refused the position of the army, returned to live in Vedat. Yoshino returned to Vedat, were freed and lived happily ever after. And Marlowe founded a library in Tinto. Gijima moved forward with Grasslands War as commander of Tinto City forces. Lo Wen living happily in Two River City. And Kuyo occasionally visits Marlowe. Hilda returned to White Deer Inn. Alex also returned to White Deer Inn. Maximilian, once all was over, he fulfilled his long service as a knight and left. Miklatov, reformed Matilda Knights, was put forward to be their commander, but declined. Camus reformed Matilda Knights along with Miklatov and journeyed to the western grasslands. Richmond continues to be a private investigator in Vedat. Ellie returned to a life as a travelling performer, but often thinks of Yo. Rena leads a group of performers for Ellie and Bolgan and travels all over the world. Bolgan returned to his life as a travelling performer while continuing to be booked and studying hard. Annalie travels with a music group. Pico travels with Annalie and continues to get in trouble. And Alberto travels with a group with improves his armour skills. and he landed in Crom. Tai-Ho returned to Kaku. Yamku enjoyed his life fishing on the shores of Lake Taran. And Templeton, once more journeying into an effort to discover the edge of the world. Interest Tai-Ho and Yamku split, as Merg left the Dunan Republic to pursue Yuba. Killy journeyed to Karakan, south of Turan Republic, to continue delving into mysteries of Sindar, and Lorelei scheming to investigate the ruins of Karakan before Killy gets there. Sai patching up with his strange wife after being dragged home by Tomo, where he lives as a family. Tomo, having reunited with her parents, could be living happily at home, and her journey to grasslands without saying a word to anyone. Zamza stayed on the Dunan army as a magic instructor. George Prime vanished. Anita travelled to the Turan Republic to challenge her rival. Yeah, because we never got Kilika in the army. So we've got a Valerius eye. Ridley returned to Two River because he leads the Cobalt army. Jackie returned to Two River, currently stirring up lots of trouble. Sid, still living a strange, funny life, teasing Chaco. Gengen achieved his desire to become captain of a Dunan army's Cobalt unit. Kabocha's performing admirably as their second in command. Yuzu, finally found her grandpa, returned home with Taro. Vincent journeyed to the Holy Kingdom of Harmonia. Simone left with Vincent on a journey. And Hans is still working as the armor. Hans and his nose. Ulan stayed in the Dunan Republic, became commander of the elite guards. Genshu returned to his life of wandering. Gantetsu returned to Kalon in the Turan Republic. Taki is living happily with her daughter, his family. Shiro, his gambling business in Dunan Castle is still a raging success. Tetsu returned to Lake West, where he is building the largest bathhouse in Dunan. Rikimaru travelled north once again in search for the object of his revenge. Long Chan never forgets his daily run. Wakaba trained a daily Remaster, goes to beat a bear with bare hands. I believe you can do it, Wakaba. Meg, riding on Gadget, took after an adventure to find Jupo. Gadget continues allowing Meg to travel with him, despite his selfishness. Tengo returned to his quiet life in Crom. Ruara journeyed north towards the Turan Republic. Tessai continued work as a blacksmith. And LeBron continues work as an appraiser. Mesa set off towards the Turan Republic to battle his arch-rival Crowley. Gilbert, tired of war, retired as a mercenary and returned to his wife and child in Zexon. Hate to tell you about this, mate. Gordon, still living in the Republic of Dunan, trying to expand the mercantile. Hoy thought about wiping his hands of thievery, making an honest living, but quickly changed his mind. Tony continues to work hard to grow his delicious vegetables, and Haya returned to a Black Dragon Island, play flowers on a great river Shunmin. Ardlai returned to South Window, and continues inventing and making trouble with his neighbours. Jude is looking for inspiration, finding the completion of a great deity. Jean returned to Ante to continue her work as a rune sage. Karen is still incredibly popular with dancing on the street of Couscous. Connell returned to Farmer's Village, headed to Crystal Valley. And Luke, after the war, returned to his role fulfilled, and returned to Leknat's surface. Yeah. Cute couple. Fairweather, no place to return to, still protects Dunan Castle. Siegfried quietly returned to the forest. Mikamuka returned to a forest from whence he sprung. He's sprung from a tree, not a forest. Humphrey set off a gun journey towards one temple of Crystal Valley, set off Crystal Valley with Humphrey in search of more information about dragons, and Millie travelled to grasslands in search of a bride for Bonaparte. Oh god. Sailing continues his journey to become the fastest man in the land. Mondo completed Hanzo's mission, returned to Rikaku. Sasuke also returned to Rikaku with Casimir Mondo. Amada commandeered a ship and returned to the island nations. Bado stayed in Dunan as Beastmaster where he practices unique skills, and Bob moved back to a kobold village where he complains a lot, but lives a happy life. Ida returned to a deep forest where she lives a life in harmony with nature. Kinnison returned with Shiro to the woods near Yube, occasionally visits the deep forest too for reasons. Shiro is always seen by the side of Kinnison. Yep. Oh, Tengar. Never change. And of course Nina. Can't have forget Nina. So going back to Amara's village, he set off a journey with Victor. Having destroyed Necklord, he set off an aimless journey with change of pace. And Nina tried to follow Flick, but lost sight of her and returned to the academy. Sierra decided to observe human life instead of returning to Blue Moon village. Khan, with no left vampires left to hunt, set to look for a new life. After burying Elsa's body, Clyde became leader of a Howling Voice Guild. Vicky drank too much of champagne and accidentally teleported herself off somewhere. Hicks continued journeying over his manhood ceremony with Tengar, dreaming of a wedding to Hicks, but a beautiful dress and blessing of the entire village. Kiba led his own unit during the Matilda campaign, was killed at Mercenary Fortress. Faust stayed in Dunan and received training as a military strategist under Shu. Cass returned to Rikaku Hamlet, but still visits Greatminster at least once a week. Bar became Keeper of a Vault. Juan returned to Muse to become treating the people who were injured during the war. And Tutor continues advanced training in medicine or is assisting Dr. Juan. And he has one hell of a glow up in the next 10 years. The owner says he was never able to chair at a tavern. Sheena returned to Toronto Republic to get extra funds, but was of course going to spend today's day's training. Avril said goodbye to Shu and continued to research. Shu dreams of a quiet life, and he continued to play a vital role. Nami reunited in Kyoto with 3 friends continued journey together with memory. Ryo, to him, the smiles are the greatest treasures. $108. I thank you. Against those Suikoden 2 staff. The credits roll. The late great Yoshitaka Moriyama. Suigai Yaso, Isobe Keiichi. Whatever you do, these people, legendary. I love them to bits. They created definitely my favourite game. As a lifelong Final Fantasy fan, that says a lot. My favourite game not to be of Squaresoft, so stable. So I'm going to let the credits roll. And this here would be the credits for the remake version, Remaster. I do hope they go back and do a remake or remaster of Suikoden 3. I mean, don't get me wrong, of the 5 games, or 5 main Suikodens, 3 is my 4th favourite. I like it, it's still a great game, but it's the second worst of a good lot. But even still, I think with a proper... I mean, one of the things which makes it bad these days is how clunky it is. With a rework as well as a remaster, I think it'd be pretty decent. First thing you need to do is get rid of that bloody battle system, change it to a proper battle system. Regardless, the people who worked on Remaster did a bloody good job. They didn't change the core game, they fixed the things which need fixing, including the bugs which people liked. I mean, the Matilda bug is gone, sadly, but the recipe bug is gone, which is also a good thing. The option to pause timer for the Clive subquest is fantastic. If you want to do a hard mode and try and rush to get the thing done, go ahead. If you want to save a game and still get one of the most interesting storylines of the game, there's an option for you. Of course, in a recent, I think it was a Nintendo Direct, or Sony Direct, was not that. Konami just announced, it was the PlayStation State of Play actually, in February. Konami announced a brand new JRPG. And also we were like thinking, okay, brand new IP, you've got a very good IP already, why not just expand the world you love? I mean, to be fair, they are doing it in Starlink, which is a mobile game, and an anime. Don't forget, in a few months' time, this episode is going out in May, so June, July, August, September. So in 4.5 months' time or so, we will be getting Suikoden the anime, unless delays happen. Will it be any good? Who knows? There's already controversy from the fan base because they've gone with a different name for Rio. We're not calling him Rio, we're calling him Rilu. And the designs were a little bit off in places. When again, it's an anime, it's always going to be stylized for whatever they want. Regardless, this has been a fantastic game. We got to a special thanks. Special thanks to Suikoden 1 staff, and Suikoden 2 staff, Suikoden 1 and 2 staff, to Miyama, and to all Suikoden fans around the world. Thank you very much. Whenever those trophies all roll in, I'm actually going to take a screenshot of that as well. I will save completed data. Gallery, I think we've got some more stuff there now. Cinematics. Yep. Event viewer. Endings. I was just see the history of the credits before we got back there. Alright, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll be back in next time for more of, honestly, I don't know. I don't know what's... Actually, you know what? I do know what's coming next on these days. I'll double check my calendar. Where's my calendar? I think I'm going to do some Unicorn Chronicle DLC. And eventually on Monday, Thursday, Sunday slot will return Trails. Trails made way for this game last year. It's time it takes it back. Oh well, I will bid you all a farewell. A wonderful day. Bye bye.